Welcome back to sz9 of WWTube. Piloto did a pretty good job of introducing this game, so I will just very briefly tell you guys who is in this game. I'm sure you already know, but it will be myself and Piloto teaming up once again as the allies to try and bring down the Axis forces. I'll be taking the UK myself, and Piloto will take both America and the Soviet Union. No Limit will be playing as Japan, and we have Sergeant Schulze, great to be playing with you, buddy, playing as Germany. So I'll just crack straight on with my turn with the purchases. And we have an aircraft carrier with a fighter, an infantry, and an artillery, and that is 31 IPCs, all spent. Now, there will be 5 combat moves this turn, starting out with an attack against the cruiser in sz9 3, I believe. No, it's sz9 7. We have a German cruiser in there. We're going to send in our destroyer from sz9 10, and also 1 fighter from the UK, movement of 1, and we'll have 3 movement points left for non-combat. So as well as those 2, we have the cruiser in sz9 13 moving up there to assault the other cruiser there. So that's combat move number 1. Number 2 is an instant sink, so we can do that. We have just 1 German transport in sz9 5, sending over our other fighter from the UK at the movement of 2. We'll have 2 points left, and we'll land in the non-combat phase. Okay, so 1 dead German transport. Let's continue, and hopefully we'll have more dead German ships right here in the med. We have a battleship and a transport. We're going to send in our destroyer from 17 to attack the battleship there, as well as the fighter from Egypt, the movement of 2, and also the bomber from the UK, movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll have also 2 points of movement left. Both the fighter and bomber will land in Egypt in the non-combat phase. And finally, we have an attack against Japan here. We have a transport and destroyer in 61. We will be sending up a fighter from off of the carrier in sz9 35 at the movement of 2, and also the cruiser in 35 to attack the destroyer and transport in 61. So with all that said and done, let's go ahead and resolve the combat. Starting out with the battle in sz9 7, 1 against that cruiser. And Piloto and No Limit, as well as probably anyone else watching, knows that I use my own hit dice for my games. Self-explanatory, it's just whichever color you have corresponds to a hit value, and I'll always leave this in the dice tray so you know which one's what. We've got, for example, up here we have a destroyer at 2 and a cruiser and a fighter at 3. So we will have 1 blue and 2 yellows. And with a bit of luck, we will eliminate this cruiser in the first round. Yeah, we get 2 hits there. And now we'll return fire for the cruiser. And with a little bit more luck, we might see the cruiser miss. Let's see what happens. It is a hit. So that battle is said and done. We will take out a destroyer, of course, and the cruiser has been eliminated. All right, next battle. We've got, let's do the one in sz9 15 here. The battleship against destroyer, a fighter, and a bomber. So attacking, first of all, we have a destroyer, we have a fighter, and a bomber. It'll be beautiful to get 2 hits here in the first round. Let's see though. I only get the 1. The destroyer is awake. The battleship and the fighter, however, not sure what they're up to. We did get 1 hit. We've damaged the battleship, so let's return fire for the battleship. And it's of course a hit. So we'll take out the destroyer and continue to the next round of combat, which will just be now a fighter and a bomber. And let's go. Now they wake up. Wakey wakey, hello, good morning. 2 hits and returning fire now for the battleship. It'd be beautiful to have this miss here for the UK. It is a hit though, so we will lose a fighter in addition to the destroyer, which is a bit unfortunate, but never mind. We've sunk the battleship and transport, and we'll take out the fighter as our casualty. Next battle will be for sz9 61, the cruiser and fighter attacking a destroyer. So we have a cruiser and a fighter, and I will throw in the blue dice for the Japanese destroyer as well. Let's go. And wow, okay, that's a pretty good result. The destroyer missed and the fighter and cruiser both hit. So that went better than the previous battle. So we're taking out the destroyer and the transport. The cruiser will remain in 61. We've got our fighter now straight into the non-combat phase. So the fighter with 2 movement points left will move 1 through this little sneaky part of the board here, and then 2 into sz9 to land with the Flying Tigers. What else? Let's go up here and land the other fighters. We've got a fighter in sz9 7 with 3 movement points left, moving 1, 2, and 3 into Archangel. Likewise, the fighter in 5 will move 1 into Leningrad and then 2 over to Archangel. And the transport ship here in sz9 10 will just simply move up to sz9 1. And the infantry in Western Canada is going to march over to join up with the tank there. The bomber will land in Egypt, as already mentioned. We're going to move 1 guy from Transjordan into Egypt. From South Africa, we're moving 1 dude up into Rhodesia. And the transport ship in sz9 35 will pick up 1 infantry from India. Also pick up 1 infantry from Persia, moving through sz9 34. Up into sz9 17 through the Suez Canal and drop them into Egypt. And the carrier will also move up to 34 there to protect the transport. It should have a fighter on it. I'm sad. Never mind. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Just some stuff to move over here. I guess we'll move the transport, cruiser, and submarine into sz9 41. Yeah, 41. Okay. And that is the end of British first turn. Let's place units then. The infantry and artillery will go into India. And and the carrier and fighter will be mobilized into sz9. So yeah, that's it. Collect income. We will not collect any additional income, so I suppose it will be 31, as no change has occurred on the IPC chart. So yeah, that's about it. Let me just do a quick recap. We've got in Western Canada an infantry and a tank, as well as a transport in sz1. In the United Kingdom, we have 2 infantry, a tank, an artillery, and an AA gun. sz7 has the cruiser, the carrier, and the fighter. Archangel has 2 fighters. sz17 has a carrier and a transport. Egypt has 4 infantry, an artillery, a tank, and a bomber. Rhodesia has 1 infantry. India has 5 infantry, an artillery, and an AA gun. Burma has 1 infantry. Sichuan has 1 fighter. 61 has a cruiser. We of course have our infantry in Western Australia and 2 infantry in Eastern Australia, as well as 1 infantry in New Zealand, and then our fleet on the mobilization zone, sz41, a cruiser, a submarine, and a transport. Thank you very much for watching. Next to go is Japan. Good luck, no limit. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be playing with you gentlemen again. Best of luck, and see you soon.